Greetings, family, friends, and survivors. Chips. You know, my wife has been trying to talk me into getting a chipper for at least 2 decades. And I'll tell you why I didn't want one. After maintaining, well, see, she's unloading it. I'm mansplaining.
Yeah, look how you're standing. You're man-spreading too. You need to quit that.
Stop manspreading and mansplaining. I didn't even know what those were till you told me. Well, I didn't want a chipper because I'd walk into the millwright room in the afternoon, and right there on the list of things to do, amongst all the rat killing, change chipper knives again. And I just changed them last night. Well, something went through the metal detector, and so thought he had it cleared, and well, shoot, that's a conveyor flight you took through there, and you messed the anvil up too. Well, when you're maintaining big chippers, 100 horse and 500 horsepower chippers, and you've got to do it really fast, the last thing in the world you want to do is work on another chipper, even if it's only an 8 horsepower chipper. But the actual fact of the matter is, now that we have one, I should have bought one decades ago, because they're pretty cool and they work really, really good.
And to keep your wife quiet. And so, if we do this about 5 more times, halfway back to Eden is going to be more like 3/4 of the way back to Eden. And then if I keep chipping up everything you cut down for firewood, we may get like 7/8 back to Eden. And then I'll have to redo all the chips on the other part, so it's going to take a couple years to do this.
Well, the whole thing is about
weeds!
Weed abatement, exactly.
Weeds!
See all of the trails in between all the boxes. We've got all the cardboard from all of those solar panels.
Yes!
And it's really thick cardboard. And we're going to put that down and then put how many inches?
Oh, this stuff is really fine, and you got to put down about 6 inches because it shrinks and rots down real fast.
So 6 inches of chip on top of cardboard, and then you're not weeding all the time.
And then you need to put 6 inches of chips on top of last year's 6 inches of chips, which is now about 3 inches of chips.
Because it breaks down.
Because it breaks down.
You get in here with a weed eater, and you try to get here before the seed head forms to knock all these weeds and grass down, and it scatters it in your beds, and then you're picking weeds all the time. Well, the beds are going to get chipped too. But rather than getting crazy with it, we're calling it halfway. What's that?
Halfway back to Eden. It's not really a back to Eden garden, but it's like halfway back to Eden.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So eventually we'll be there, but you know.
Halfway
people
back.
Don't chip really fast.
Halfway back to Eden. Okay. And my dog's been squirreling.
You silly old dog.
Right?
Look at you.
And that's all we got to say about that.